Hey Flexipealers, you're just in time for a super workout. Today I'm going to be supersetting two opposing muscle groups, the chest and the back. I'll be starting with incline flies, bent over rows. We'll be doing some incline presses and back flies, even some pullovers too. So let's get started. Everybody, it's time to train. I'm going to start off my superset for my chest and back with the incline press. This exercise is excellent for the upper area of the chest. On an incline bench, lower the weight slowly to chest level, contracting the muscles at the top, getting the complete range of motion. Now, I like training with dumbbells because I can lower the weights farther as opposed to using a barbell. It's very important to think about pressing the shoulder blades down or retracting the scapula. That way, you could really isolate and squeeze the chest muscles. Now, because we're supersetting here, we're moving on from one exercise immediately into the next without resting in between sets. So I just finished the incline press. Now I'm moving on to the bent over rows for the back. Back nice and straight, rowing the dumbbells up to waist level, keeping the elbows tight into the body. This is one of my favorite exercises for the back. Having a strong back is important, not only for preventing injury, but it also looks nice. It'll help your performance in sports, and even for sitting for long periods of time if you sit at an office desk. It's very important. 9 and 10. Okay, that was superset number 1, incline bench and bent over rows. Superset number 2, using lighter weights. We'll be doing incline flies combined with back flies. This time I'm starting with my palms facing each other, lowering in a semicircle or arc formation, squeezing the weights at the top. Feel the stretch right in through here across the chest and up. Notice I'm keeping a slight bend in the elbows, bringing the weights together. Now, I love supersetting at home because I can get more done in less time. It's a very efficient workout. But just because you're working out a little bit faster doesn't mean you ever sacrifice proper form. Okay, the second half of the superset is a back fly. Bending forward, abs tight, and squeeze. And up. 10 to 15 repetitions of each movement. Whew. You can really feel that working. Okay, after the next superset coming up, I have a nutrition tip on fiber. You won't want to miss that one. Okay, my last superset for opposing muscle groups, the chest and the back, is starting off with the basic push-up. Now here I'll just place my hands on the bench, which gets more of the upper chest and shoulders in on the action. Same basic form as a flat push-up. Go down nice and slowly. Exhale as you push your body up. Now, what's great about this exercise, you can do it right at home, you can do it at the gym, you can do it while you're traveling in the hotel room. It's a great way to pump up your chest, shoulders, and arms. Okay, now because we're supersetting again, we're going immediately from one exercise right into the next. So now for the back, I'm going to do a pullover for the lats. Now on this exercise, you want to make sure and keep the pelvis in line with the rest of your body. Lower the dumbbell behind the head and bring it on up. Feel the nice stretch on the side of your body in the lats. Keep a slight bend in the elbows. Palms up to that blue Palm Springs sky. And up. Inhale. Exhale. Keep the abs tight. Again, keep your legs tight, your calves and your hamstrings. 8. Do a few more. 9 and 10. Okay, so I've shown you 3 great supersets that you can do for your chest and your back. And one thing great about supersetting, you can get more accomplished in less time. Dietary fiber is an important nutrient in a healthy diet. Americans should strive to eat between 20 to 35 grams of fiber per day from a variety of sources. Good sources of fiber include whole grains, oatmeal, brown rice, raw fruits and vegetables, bran and beans. Add fiber to your diet gradually and drink plenty of water to give your body time to adjust. Coming up next, I get to take a dip in the pool for a great water workout. You know, that could be the missing link in your workout routine. Hey everyone, get ready for a total body workout. Today in home gym, I'll be showing you exercises for the entire body using free weights, a chin-up bar, the steps in your house, and an incline bench. Let's get started. Okay, we're moving on in our total body workout from the legs to the muscles in the back. Now, chin-ups are a great way to strengthen not only the muscles in the back, but also the biceps.
Good form. She's really lifting with her arms, using a lot of biceps, chest, arms. I can give her a nice spot right here at the legs.
One more.
Good job, Kiana.
Thanks. Now, when you're doing chin-ups, try to do as many as you can. Work your way up. If you can only do one, that's okay. Just set a goal. Maybe it's 10. Just, it's an individual thing. Okay, our next exercise is for the chest and the shoulders. It's the good old basic push-up. And Tatiana's back is nice and flat. She has her hands a little wider than shoulder width, lowering till her chest is barely touching the grass and pushing up with her triceps and shoulders. Good.
This feels good.
And one thing nice about this exercise, you can do it at home. You don't need any equipment. And by varying the hand position, you can bring more of the triceps in too, like that. Great.
All right.
Perfect. Okay, now let's move on to some shrugs. Shrugs are for the trapezius muscles. They're also called the traps because they trap a lot of stress right in through here. What you want to do here is let the dumbbells hang at your sides, lift straight up. I like to contract at the top. Let me turn so you can see. Exhale. Really squeeze those muscles.
Working right along the back, the lats and the traps.
The traps, the muscles across the top of the shoulders,
Right along
top
here.
of the back.
She's really lengthening her arms also when she comes down at a slow, controlled movement.
This is very important too. I'm not rotating the shoulders, which I'm sure you've seen a lot of people do in the gym. What you want to do is just lift straight up.
Good job.
This is also called the I don't know exercise. You know why?
I don't know.
Okay. In addition to doing shrugs, you can also use this. You can use it with one dumbbell and up. Keep the elbows directly over the shoulders for the triceps.
Good, and notice how she's keeping her elbows stationary, lowering the weight slowly. Squeezing, exhaling on the way out.
And keep the abs tight.
Very important.
Okay, last but not least, little ab workout on the same bench with some V-ups. I like to keep my legs straight on these. Do you ever do these?
I don't do those very much. Maybe I should if I get abs like you.
Basically lifting the legs, lifting the knees toward the chest in a V formation.
Really contracting the abs at the top. Good work, Kiana.
And that's it. Good workout.
All right.
For all you tennis players, runners, and inline skaters out there, double and single leg hops will help you improve your strength and coordination. Plus, it'll help you improve your tennis. In tennis, the difference between winning or losing may be warming up. For example, would you stretch a cold rubber band right out of the freezer? I didn't think so. So don't do that to your muscles. Speaking of rubber bands, we've got some great warm-up exercises using my Kiana fitness band, as well as some quick and easy techniques you can prepare on your own. Tennis, anyone? Using my Kiana fitness band. Attaching the band to the net post, you can strengthen the rotator cuff muscles. Basically, you want to keep your elbow tightened to the waist, get a very controlled range of motion, strengthening the muscles throughout the shoulder. Now again, the shoulder muscles are used a lot for ground strokes and for serving. You can also work the opposite side too. Now, in addition to doing rotator cuff exercises, it's important to stretch out. I like to stretch out my shoulders, just feeling a nice pull and a relaxing stretch throughout the front delts. You can also stretch up and back, loosening up the muscles throughout the shoulders. Okay, now that we've warmed up our shoulders a bit, let's work on our game a little bit more with 1980 Wimbledon mixed double champion and head tennis pro here at the La Quinta Resort, John Austin. Hey.